Hello everybody, welcome back to Season 2, Episode 5 of our FC Pripyat series, and things are starting to heat up a little bit now. Let's quickly take you and get you up to speed. So where we last left things off, we had just been drawn against Dynamo Kiev in the Ukrainian quarter-final. Since then, we have not had the best of times. So we played Hernik and drew 3 each in a game that we shouldn't have got anything out of. And then we played Chernobyl. Sorry, let me just go back to Hernik a second, because that is, though, our first ever time we've actually took something off them. So it's not all doom and gloom, but it's not great considering... I tweeted it a couple of days ago, how tight the league table is at the top. And I'll show you that in a second, but we lost to Chernobyl, which was actually the first time we've lost to them. We played them once last year. Once this year, beg your pardon. And then we've played them again. We beat them in the cup as well, as you probably remember. So, it's been a bit of a mixed bag. A little bit of goodness, a lot of badness. But these now are the 2 crunch games that we're really interested in here. So as you can see, we've lost one and we've won one against Arsenal Kiev. So let me just quickly show you the league table as it stands. A game ago we were second. 2 games ago we were first. There is not a lot in the top 5 as you can see. First is separated by 1 in terms of goal difference. Second and third are separated by 2 goals. 6 goals into 4th, and then there's us, who have just fell away slightly as well. We are playing a lot of the big clubs in quick succession, and that isn't giving us... that's taken away, should I say, a little bit of our what do you call it? A bit of our oomph, a little bit of our form. But not to worry, because these are the games which are important, and we can start to take things back from as well. Just going to make a few changes here. I'm conscious of the fact that we're going to be playing Dynamo Kiev actually in the next game as well. I haven't really thought about what kind of team to play out here, but it's important that we actually do some good bits as well. Zubkov isn't going to play at centre back. We know that he's going to play the full game against Dynamo Kiev, I think. Same as Bosnijak, Tarashuk may get the nod. Maybe actually we'll give it to Martinyuk. Actually, enough. Come on, if it really isn't going well at all. Kravchuk can stay on. These boys are going to have to just keep on playing, so we don't really have anyone else that can slot in there. Mashnin's been performing terribly in training as well, so that's not good. And obviously he's not quite fully fit yet either. So. We'll just go with a balanced approach. I'm tempted to actually go positive, but we'll go balanced for now and see what we can do. Kirchik probably should have been starting this game, but Protowski is really good. To be honest, I shouldn't have really said there's no pressure, because there is pressure. There's lots of pressure. If we lose this game, we can... I don't want to say we can kiss... Wow, okay. It always does this. It always gives me loads of league tables. We're not going to kiss away our chances of promotion, but things are going to get a lot harder real quick. Late scores and things are there. I don't know what do you guys like to see when you use these tiles? We'll do that for now. Okay, come on. Very slow start to the game. Ball goes over the top. They're going to have to mop that up quite quickly. They've won the ball in the middle of the park. Could be a quick chance here for them. Ball comes over. Oh, what is that? Our left back, Sinogub, has literally just headed it back inside to their striker and said, "Go on, son, have a shot." Another ball over the top. Prusovsky picks it up. Plays it inside to Chopper to Ken. How are you saying that? Chobotenko, Kochetkov plays to Shevchuk, who plays it to our shithouse. Kravchuk plays it to absolutely no one. They pick the ball up. This is very comfortable for them. Pritovsky picks up the ball. Shevchuk. Kochetkov. Shevchuk. Shithouse. He's getting changed to shithouse. Kolesenik. Kravchuk. Plays the ball inside. Martinyuk. Yes! 1-1. Brilliant. Okay. I like the response because that shows intent. We lost the league table after all that. We have, haven't we? We've lost the league table. That's too important not to have on. Far too important. So we're still in 5th. Also, Kiev are actually top because... Oh, okay, look, we're actually playing this game earlier than everyone else. Even though it was on a Saturday. Maybe we've got the noon kickoff or something. So realistically, if we can win this game, we're going to put pressure on all the other teams ahead of us, who would then know they need to get something out of the game to keep the pressure on. Oh, we've just lost the ball in the middle of the park again. Plenty of time on the ball. Vadja cuts inside. Skims the top of the crossbar. I actually played football myself this evening as well, and I am aching because I didn't stretch. You should always stretch before you start playing a game of football. I didn't because I got there late, and now I am most definitely paying that price. So if you're listening, always stretch before you do any kind of exercise, and stretch afterwards as well. Okay. Martinyuk scored, so that selection has been justified. Kirchik can play on the right because I want to preserve Pritovsky for the game against Dynamo Kiev. Plus, like we say, we're paying him an absolute handsome amount of money, so he probably should be playing for us all the time. Although he's probably I didn't even check his contract, but he's probably got quite a hefty appearance fee clause as well. So maybe we shouldn't be playing him. I don't know. Wait, what's this? No, I don't want to analyse anything. Let's just carry on. Okay, we're going to go positive because I want the results. So something like that, and we'll give Avagimian 20 minutes as well. Of course, makes perfect sense. Bring him on. Gets injured. Why not? Got no one else that can do anything there. So we'll play Tarashuk as a second striker, and that's not going to phase us. We're going to keep going attacking. I'm also going to quickly pause this and shout to the boys to push forward. We're piling on the pressure and not doing very much with it at all. 5 minutes injury time. It looks like it's a 1-1 draw, which I'll take because we're not losing. It's important. Going into the game against Dynamo Kiev as well, it's okay that he got injured because he's not really a starter for us. It's a good ball by Tarashuk. Kravchuk plays it back inside. Kelis, we're not even trying. He wasn't even trying to score then, so that was good to see. But you know, considering that we aren't one of the front runners to win the league, we're up there, so we're giving ourselves half a shout. And there is already a huge gap between 5th and 6th, so hopefully we won't fall into that. How long's he out for? 3 months. Oh God, what is the point? I'm already so stripped of players that can play in the middle of that front 4. Right, okay. So we're going to go ahead and sim through the rest of the week, and we will catch things up for our historic-making crunch game against Dynamo Kiev. You might say it's do or die, Nemo. Huh? See what I did there? Alright, I'll see you in a sec. Right, ladies and gents, we are back. It is crunch day. It is do or die Dynamo Kiev day. For me, there is nothing right now bigger than getting a result against these boys. I'm going with a tried and tested lineup. Kotliar is the only one who really probably won't see the end of the game, or guaranteed to see the end of the game due to fitness levels. He'll get 75 minutes, but we have got Turan who can come on as well. I'm just going to shut up. I think all we can do now is hope for the best. Hope the Dynamo Kiev are not at the races. They're playing a 4-4-2. I don't really recognise anyone from their team apart from Thomas. Played for Newcastle once upon a time. Yeah, pressure is off for this, boys. But that doesn't mean that I don't want you chasing. Every lost cause gets chased down. Every second ball gets won. And this is it. Come on, boys. This is it. Do it for the lost souls of Chernobyl, of FC Pripyat. This is always ballsing up. Always ballsing up. Right. They've already had a shot. It's good to know. Okay, so far so good. We are definitely up against it. That is definitely the case. But as it stands at the moment, I'm going to say get creative. Okay, first highlight. Definitely falls to them. They're dribbling through us for fun. They've already cut us apart. Great save by Kutcher. Great save. But yeah, that was... The amount of space they just had was absolutely criminal. We've not registered anything yet, but we are winning possession. Oh, we've had a shot on target. Okay, we're up there. We can win the ball back this high up and have a chance. Nope, they're playing it out without any pressure on them whatsoever. Switch the ball again without any pressure on them whatsoever. What a tackle, Dryschluck. Bosnjak plays it up now. Into Kraschuk. To Kosinecki. Back to Kravchuk. Across to Bosnjak. Plays it back inside. Kravchuk. Oh, it's been cleared. It's going to be a chance to them. Ball over the top. So simple. Goal kick as well. He's actually missed the target from there. And it's half time. And it is 0-0. Oh, I'm so nervous. I'm glad you can't see me, because right now I'm biting my fingernails, twizzling my hair, pulling at it, and my hair. And yeah, we appreciate the effort. Kotliar is struggling. I think I'm going to make the change now to bring him off. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Let's just undo that and bring on Taran and leave it at that for now. End the team talk. Okay, come on boys, nothing stupid. We know our roles, we know what we're doing. Okay, they pick the ball. Dryschluck again with a phenomenal tackle. Plays into Taran, who's just come onto the pitch, fresh legs. Drives at the defence. Plays it back inside to Kolisnik. Plays inside to Kochkov. Across to Aksionov. Again, we're playing the ball beautifully around here. Nothing stupid. Kravchuk has scored. Kravchuk is putting it away. 20 yards out. A sublime finish. And breathe. Just breathe. Because as it stands, we are going through to the Kubok Ukrainian semi-finals. Oh, Kravchuk. I was half tempted not to start him. The young 17-year-old who's just doing bits for us. Okay, so their team's now playing with more freedom. Kachevkov's struggling, but I haven't got anyone that I can bring on. Dryschluck as well is having a great game, but again, the condition. All it takes is one mistimed tackle or doesn't get there in time. So I'm going to bring him off, but he has been playing well. I don't know whether I've just committed a cardinal sin there, but I think fresh legs is more important. I really do. Okay, 15 minutes to go. They're trying to underlap. I'm gonna go. No, I'm not gonna touch it. I'm not gonna touch it. That's stupid. Don't touch it. 4 minutes. No highlights. No highlight. Oh shit. Oh, absolute heartbreak. Absolute heartbreak. We deserve the draw, at least. But it's the end of 90 minutes. We're doing so well. Extra time though now. Oh God, you hate to see it, don't you? You really do. Because everyone loves a good underdog story, and that would have been ours. But I don't. So far in this series, in any of the series, we haven't won a penalty shootout. I don't think actually there has actually not been any on screen anyway. But I have been part of one, which we didn't even come close. I think we lost something like 4-1 on penalties or something ridiculous. So I'm not feeling too confident. But is there? It's probably worth checking penalty takers at this point, isn't it? I don't really know who can and who can't. Do you know what? I think we've come this far. We just leave it to fate, don't we? We just leave it to the gods. Yeah, it's been all them. But you expect it. It's Dynamo Kiev, for goodness sake. Right, we're going to penalties. We're going to penalties. Okay. Best of luck, boys. Kutcher, you could make yourself an absolute hero here, son. Absolute hero. Oh my God, he's done it. Okay, first, Aksionov, do not let us down now. You're great at penalties. You're awful at penalties. Why'd you even bother? It's the first penalty he's ever missed for us. Oh no, he isn't. He has missed penalties for us before. So, yeah. Okay. Put this away. Put it away. Good lad. Yes. Yes. One each. Yeah, gonna miss it, gonna miss it, gonna miss it. Gonna miss it, gonna miss it. Oh, he scored it. Kravchuk, who scored the goal for us. He just does not let us down. Duelund. He's due a miss. No, he's not. It's Taran. Came on at half time. Has absolutely skied it. And I think if this goes in, then they are through to the semi-finals. It's such a long build-up. To be honest, I'm going to just call it now and say that they're through. Yeah, there it is. We were minutes away from the semi-finals. Kravchuk gets man of the match without a shadow of a doubt. Just one step too far, but do you know what? We took one of the best teams in Ukraine to penalties. So yeah, I've got to say, fair play to the lads. They played really well. I'm gutted. Absolutely gutted. And the worst thing is, you don't actually get any extra prize money. But let's just have a look and see how many bums were on the seats for that game. Wow, 5,000 people turned up, 3,500 away fans, 1,500 for us, which if you look at the last home game, we put about 500, 600 in there. So yeah, huge turnout for it. Our finances, I will quickly show you this, aren't that great. Projection wise, we are looking to be quite heavily in debt, and it's so hard to actually earn any money in these competitions. So promotion would really help us, and because we're not getting that many people in on a weekly basis, it's getting us to struggle. So we'll leave it there. I was gonna put in the semi-final draw, but obviously there's no point if we're not in it. So yeah, listen, thanks again for watching. Really appreciate it. Hit the like or subscribe button if you are enjoying it to catch up for the next episode. I'm trying to release them a few days apart from one another, so this one will probably be going out sometime early next week.